Hi, Anne. This is Jackie, obviously. I'm in my script. As I mentioned, these are the videos that I send to our students who ask reference questions online or at our centers. It just makes them a video to walk them through the process. And that's what I'm going to do for you here now with using Canvas. So, the first thing you'll need to do, because I did check, is you'll need to accept your invitation to the course. It should be in your email. If you didn't receive that, let me know, and I'll make sure your email did look correct, but I'll resend it. So you'll need to accept that first. And once you've accepted that, I know you are attached to other, courses, and certainly DEI, CCC, College Coordinating Council, and such. So what you'll probably first get to when you log in is a dashboard page that kind of looks like this. I'm an administrator for Canvas as well, so mine might look a little different, but it should pretty much look like this. And what you want to do, of course, is go to the course that we're talking about, which is our book group for Paying the Price. So we'll click there. And everybody has been given what's called teacher status, which means that you can go in and edit and make changes at any time. Though I have a feeling you would just let me know what you would like to have changed. And of course, I'll take it for you, take care of that for you. But as you can see, now the view that we're looking at is the teacher view, which is probably what you'll see. If I had you set up as a student, you would see actually this view. Just to show you more than you ever wanted to know. It would look a little bit cleaner, look a little bit like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use student view. So I've set the home page. What you'll see is to look like this. I kind of just share, and please let me know if any of this is incorrect. If you see something that you want to change as a teacher, you just go up here to the edit button and fix it. You can certainly do that. It'll pop up to a screen. You edit, hit save, and it's done immediately. I have here, what will probably need to be updated is maybe our read due dates. So we'll talk about that. I have shared some information here that I thought would be interesting, and I've included that elsewhere. So what I'll do is click on our reading assignments, and you can see here I say please see modules for more information. Unfortunately, you can't create a direct link to modules. It's a little annoying. You would have to actually go down here and click on modules to get to where we're going next. As I mentioned, I set up some discussion groups. You can access the discussion groups either in the modules, or if you want to go straight to the discussions, not mess around with any of this, you can go straight to clicking on the discussions. But I'm going to go down here to modules, because I want you to see, let me move my little happy screen here over. What you'll see is kind of, again, introducing Paying the Price. So what I have here is probably a little redundant. I say below you'll find information on, and then it does immediately below, but some information I put in that I thought was pretty approachable was, of course, Dr. Goldrick-Rob's webpage, just a really quick article that she had about her and the Chronicle, and brief NPR transcript. I really was intrigued by her work at the Wisconsin Hope Lab, the work she founded and led there. And so I did kind of cherry pick, in my opinion. I thought their Measuring Food and Housing Insecurity in Higher Education project was fascinating. We can certainly add more to this. I also found another book group that was discussing this, and it's led by what looks like to be a faculty member at another institution. And I thought it was worth having here for people to look at, especially if somebody else is going to take over leading, a book group for another chapter. What's beneficial, I found, was reading that summary there, but also this individual had sample book group questions. So ta-da. And then, of course, there's lots of videos, but I thought this one from the Century Foundation was quite good, good enough to merit being on our homepage. Going back to our modules, and let me show you where that is. That's still living over here. I just have to move my screen. Going to our modules again, I have them right now set up in book group format, chapters 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 10. I did put in some additional extra resources here, which is a list of campus-based organizations that look at poverty. There was another C-SPAN interview, quite long, and then another chapter that Dr. Goldrick-Rob had written on this topic, which I thought was quite good. I think I will go back and add some other resources here. I'll add our own survey. Even though it's on the home page, I'll add it to here, and I will add a couple other things. So anyway, so paying the price to consider. This is just opening up the conversation with a lot of different questions that folks in later book group leadership might want to include. So I just have that there. But for our discussion is these 3 questions right here. And I'm hoping people will answer at least 2 of these. And all you do to answer one of these is click on the link to the discussion. You'll see here I am posing the question, and then you would just simply hit reply and reply your thoughts. These thoughts allow you to do things like add images. If there's a TED Talk, you're like, oh wait, I saw this TED Talk, please watch this. You can upload that immediately. Anything in YouTube, it's pretty handy to do. You can even actually record, upload a message. This is kind of cool. So I'm using a software called Screencast, which is free. Like I said, I use it all the time. I have mentioned it to the Tutoring Center as a great way to build FAQs. I did that at another institution and students loved it. But even here in Canvas, just to show you, I could record a session right now. But I find my system, the Screencast-O-Matic, a little easier because you don't run into these Adobe Flash issues. It's free and you probably get what you pay for, but to me it seems pretty simple and direct. So anyway, that being said, my little technology marketing here, you would just enter a response and hit post reply, and you're all done. And then somebody would just reply, and there you go. So I hope that's a short, brief enough overview. Let me know. I can certainly make a video like this just to kind of introduce the whole Canvas page to the group. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Because actually what happens with this is when I click end on this video is I actually upload it to YouTube. And for my library stuff, I had another school actually had a YouTube channel. Here I've been meaning to develop a TimberTube channel for library videos, or TimberWolfTube channel for folks to draw upon. But so what you're going to see, of course, is this YouTube link at the end. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks, Diane.